So I thought this might be more beneficial than just looking at some photos and listings online, is just to make you a video here of the vehicle. Now bear in mind, we just took this car in, so you are seeing it exactly in the condition that we had taken it in. And while nice, you can see that even after a little bit of the rain, it has a little dirt that obviously it needs washed off, which it will get a full detail here. To give you a history about the vehicle, I originally sold it, which makes me feel so old. Granted, this one is only 2 years. I'm getting people coming back from 2015 buying second, third, fourth, and fifth cars. I still cannot believe that I've been here for almost 10 years. It's like, where did I go wrong in life? But in terms of the vehicle, they had originally bought this car. Unfortunately, their sort of plan to go back into the office never came to fruition, so consequently, they never used the vehicle. They were in for service just the other day last week and asked if we would be willing just to buy the car from them, to which we did. Now, given the mileage, the car will be fully certified. So going over that, you will have 2 years of full bumper-to-bumper warranty, as well as 5 years on your powertrain, which is going to be engine, transmission, and all-wheel drive. Now, in terms of ownership-wise, your wearables, which are tires, brakes, and rotors, have to be 70% remaining life or better. Given the fact that the vehicle has under 2,000 miles, they're probably going to be closer to 95%, if not greater than that. Kind of taking a look at the tires there. Now, in terms of condition-wise, it does reflect 2,000 miles. You'll see down the whole side, there's no dents, dings, scrapes, or scuffs. In fact, even the tire still has the original paint dot on it. Kind of going along to the rear here, you'll see everything is all-wheel drive. You have your dual exhaust pipes down through there. This does have the 2-liter Skyactiv engine. You are going to be looking at 29 in the city and 34 on the highway. Now, in terms of interior-wise, so this is going to have your bolstered-out cloth interior, a little bit of a two-tone that you can see with some accented white piping. Door panels. Now, all of Mazda's are very laid out similarly in the fact that you have your large 7-inch screen that's up on top of the dash. It's touchscreen only when you're parked or stopped. Otherwise, everything is very BMW style, and it's going to be controlled on that joystick system behind the gear shifter. Now, here's what's really interesting with this package is it does have a lot of sort of equipment on it. Now, first thing is you're going to notice this front emblem up in the grille is fake. It's flat. And you're going to see up on top of the dash, you have a camera system right there in the middle. Those work together for all of the safety features. So, for instance, the vehicle has adaptive cruise control with stop and go, meaning that it can drive itself in traffic. You have lane departure, so if you're drifting, it will alert the driver. You have full LED headlights, which are those very, very bright headlights, which is why this is a top safety pick plus. The headlights are also adaptive, so they will move left and right as you turn the steering wheel, also known as cornering lights. The vehicle will have low speed and high speed collision avoidance to where if it ever senses that it could crash into an obstacle, it will immediately alert the driver and then automatically brake and stop itself to avoid the crash from happening should the driver not react. You'll also have pedestrian and cyclist detection behind there. Backup camera with cross traffic alert, so if it's ever not safe to back up, the vehicle will start beeping basically to alert the driver to be alert of their surroundings. And then you do have the blind spot monitoring system. These are going to be indicators that light up in the side mirror, letting you know if someone is in your blind spot. And the good news with that system is if you happen to be part of the 2% of Pittsburgh area that uses their turn signal or knows how to use it, it will actually beep at you. So if you put on a turn signal and it's not safe to make a lane change, the car will beep, letting you know that you'll cause an accident if you get into the other lane. So a couple other features that this vehicle is going to have, you'll see it will have single zone auto climate. Down there, that little white phone symbol is because Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are standard. You'll see a little auto on your wiper tab because you even have rain sense wipers. Your headlights are automatic that you'll see over here. And in fact, they can even use the high and low beams automatically. And this is probably the real cool feature is you're going to see one key here. There is 2 keys with the car. But when I start up the car up here with the push button start, I want you to look up at the dash there. So what you see there is a heads-up display. So up in the windshield, it will project speed, safety warnings, road information, kind of right up on that little screen in front of you, as you can see. Verifying mileage, 1,980 original miles. And of course, if I shift into reverse, you'll see backup camera up there. But I do hope that this information helps. I'm going to turn everything off. You'll see that screen tucks neatly back down into the dashboard. And that way, I'll go ahead and upload this video. Now, lastly, this is something very unique to us at Rorik that all of our vehicles get. It's something that we had started coming back from COVID, is the Rorik Advantage. So all of our cars, do note that the oil changes are entirely lifetime free. Inspections, if you are in the state of Pennsylvania, are also entirely lifetime free. Loaner vehicles are always provided during service visits just to help respect time so nobody's waiting. And then you do have lifetime free car washes anytime that you'd like to stop by. But hopefully this information helps than just some boring folders and documents to look through. And I look forward to hearing back and appreciate the opportunity.